we're gonna have a talk. We're gonna have a little talk, a little discussion. So everybody needs to sit tight because we just ran into something pretty great. We ran into something pretty phenomenal. I released Scope 3 on Steam. I released Scope 3 on Steam. Mind you, it's copywritten. Right. And Scope X is coming out. Fascinating. But this is why I'm making this. It's literally identical to my app in its functions and its features, right? Right. Well, there's a reason I'm fucking making this video. You see, I got a call on Discord from one of the representatives from Scope X, or should I say, these guys, right? And he threatened me. Not only did he steal my idea, this company stole my idea, but they told me, they had the audacity to tell me to market more because their marketing attempt is becoming polarizing to everybody. And then he began to insult me on the phone. And then he asked me questions of how my app works. This is unacceptable. You do not get to steal. And then when I told him, I said, oh, the guy who actually came up with the entire idea, that guy, right? Me, this guy, right? This guy, me. And you want to take my idea. And then you want me, that's like stealing a car, right? From somebody and then telling them, right, that they need to get more oil changes in the future. Fuck you! Your audacity to fucking tell me what to do because you're scared that the games are gonna start anti-cheating because you didn't market it right. And then they're unwilling to negotiate. Because they think that I'm small. He said, you're too small to negotiate with. Then why the fuck did you call me for over an hour? And how dare you not give me the credit that I deserve because I did 8 years of market research. And I have seen no product on the store like this. That's why I built it. And then you know what he said? You know what he said next? He said that you're not an originator. Anybody could come up with this. He said that. He said anybody could come up with this. You're nothing special. Then why the fuck, if I'm not special, are you making an entire addition to your software that's a complete clone of mine if I'm not fucking special? This shit's going long form and it's going viral. Matt threatening me to market. Let's open up Discord, right? Let's go to my DMs. Let's go to Matt. And here we have Matt. It says here, it's like saying I patented the idea of books. No, it's not. You know what it is, Matt? It's the fact that whenever the 3 things that align, enhancement for first-person shooters. Oh, delete all your messages, Matt. Delete them. Delete them all, Matt. Delete them all. Oh, Matt deleting all of his messages. Guilty as charged, Matt. Delete them all. Delete them all, Matt. This is this company, guys. He just deleted all of his fucking messages before us. We saw it. You can't even undo that shit, bro. If you weren't ashamed of what you said to me on that phone call, right? Then why would you delete all those messages? The audacity. Woo-wee, dude. I can't wait to download this video off my YouTube channel. Make a big ol' edit of this. Come on, Matt. Where's all that energy, Matt? Now, I'm going to say I was negotiating, and I was negotiating well. I was being nice, right? But he started to throw insults out, like I'm uneducated and I'm stupid and all this other shit, right? He started saying all this shit, right? Because he couldn't understand that the idea behind Scope 3 was mine. And you're attacking the originator, which was me. There was no other product on Steam that was doing this before me. And to say that I'm not going to negotiate with you because you have done nothing. He also threatened to reverse engineer, decompile, and read my source code from my app after buying it. Who does that shit, bruh? Then he started to tell me things. He started to tell me that they're using the Windows API for their app, which in my opinion, is probably the stupidest way to go. Trust me, in my 8 years of developing this app, I thought about that. I thought about the Windows API, but I ran into problems. And there's a reason I didn't use it. But you are literally stealing my fucking work, okay? Belittling me on a phone call, sending me a threat on Discord, telling me to fix your problems? Who the fuck do you think you are? Crosshair X, you got some explaining to do, bruh. You know what's so stupid, bro? Is I'm literally a fucking fan. I'm a fan. I literally have used your product. I liked you. I liked your product. And this is how you treat me? That's insane. I'm still processing it. Matt, delete all your fucking messages, right? He deleted them all. And so, Matt, I gotta ask you a question. If I really wasn't shit to you, why did you call me, right? Why did you call? Actually, let's just see if this Matt guy is actually even. They have to have a Discord, right? Yeah, of course they do. All right, let's see. Yeah, they got a Discord. Let's go to general. What was his name again? Matt. Matt North. Matt North. Matt. There he is. Where was that? Matt North. There he is. Matt North. Let's see his role. What's his role? Head of social media and head of marketing and support. So, Matt, you joined my fucking Discord, right? And you threatened me. I wonder. And so it looks like we have a developer, we have a founder, and we have Matt, right? So we can't talk to this guy about negotiation. So he also said he didn't believe that I had a patent. Well, I do. Paid for it too. Spent a lot of years to showcase that patent to you. A cease letter, dude. Because this is crazy. This is crazy. Crosshair X threatening me because I did something that they thought was pretty cool. So instead of giving me credit, they went ahead and fucking threatened me. Fascinating. He also insulted my fucking work too. And continued to ask me how I was doing it. Insulted my work and asked me how I was able to do it. Then threatened to decompile my fucking app and read my source code on the fucking phone call. Basically admitting to basically scalping my code because I wouldn't market more because he's scared that social media is not going to accept this. He's scared that anti-cheats are going to deter us from prospering. He's scared, so he asks me to market more. Matt, I have a message for you, man. And if I didn't mean absolute shit to you, and why the fuck did you talk to me for an hour and try to belittle me? If I was such dog shit to you, Matt, right? And you're so proclaimed grandiosely amazing company, right? That came up with this idea just out of the blue, ironically, after the release date of November 15 of 2024, all of a sudden, 4 days from now, you're going to release a product. Well, guess what? Steam is going to fucking make sure that I am heard loud and clear, brother. Because I'm not taking this, bro. I'm not taking your threats. And I'm not going to market my app because you failed to do so. You have a marketing emergency because you're getting a bunch of other people in your comment section. You said, sorry, let me quote you correctly. You said the developers from Rust were in were complaining about the fairness of your app. You had what was the other one? It was Backbreak or something like that. Break something. A development company that was complaining about you because you failed to market your product correctly. And then you came crawling to me because you see that I'm marketing my product better and demanded that I do it or else, pretty much. Demanded I'm going to do it. Begging me to do it for an hour. Begging me for an hour. And I'm like, well, if you're not going to do anything for me, then why should I do anything for you? And he's like, we don't have to do anything for you. I'm like, well, you want something from me, right? And he says, just market your app. Just market it. That's all we want you to do. We want you to succeed. Then he called me stupid, called me unintelligent, said that I had brain damage, then says the words, I want you to succeed. That doesn't compute, bro. But what I'm going to tell you right now, bro, Matt, bro, brother, Matt, bro, the fact that your company is copying my fucking work proves I am the originator. Nobody can deny November 15th of 2024 was the release date of Scope 3. And the audacity for you to call it Scope fucking X. Fuck you. Fuck you. Who the fuck do you think you are? And it's only on the platforms that mine is on currently, right? You only have it for Windows right now, right? Who do you think you are? I mean, and he said he was gonna block me and never talk to me again. So Matt, I'll give you a chance. You can call me and you can try to clear up what you had to say, right? And we can try again, because I ain't fucking around. Now that I know there's only one developer, one CEO, and one marketing manager, it's just 3 guys. And to think that I was a customer of yours, to think that I was a customer of yours, and I respected your product, and I didn't fucking step on none of your fucking toes. I didn't fucking create no fucking Crosshair app. No. Like some people, there are people, Matt, on Steam that have tried to create Crosshair after you, right? Have they not? George, have they not? Those people step on your toes? Did they? Yeah. Is that very nice? And I know that you can be a lot better than that. I want you to really explain yourself, man. But you won't. Call me on Discord and re-elaborate. Re-elaborate your points. But you're not going to. You're a coward. You can't align with my patent, Matt. How many times we have to say it? If something looks like a sheep and the sheep is located inside of this section of the barn and it has brandings that are similar to another type of sheep in the same section of the barn, okay, you have to change things about that sheep. That is a patent. That is the most blatantly domestically dumbed down version you could possibly get of how it works. You have my namespace. You have identical fucking shit. Identical. It's actually identical. I take this as a compliment, really, at the end of the day. That your creativity is so bad, right? That you guys cannot, do what I do. It's amazing. It's amazing. And so not only are you gonna get fucking slandered, by yourselves, right? Which is really good for your marketing, man. Really, really good marketing. But this is gonna help me market, right? And I'm gonna fulfill the task, right? And we're gonna win, because you can't undo what you did, man. You can't undo what you did. Let's give you guys an example of Scope 3 and how not to copy, I guess, other people's work. Because apparently you think it's okay. I think it's okay. But they try to bully me and tear me down and to call me nothing to my face. Fascinating. That's a really good fucking attempt there to try to get somebody to do something you want. Just call them a nothing and then ask for a favor. That's fascinating, Matt. That's actually fascinating. It's truly fascinating. Let's go to the editor. Let's go to Stratus. Yeah, we'll go here. Put a guy down here. We'll just put a little ammo bird there and play the scenario. Okay, so this is how easy it is to open up Scope 3. You just type in Scope 3. No annoying, CPU eating UI. It's using Chromium. All right, anyway, use mouse and we're gonna say level 3 and we're gonna enable it. Watch. Okay. We're back in the game. Oh, look at that. Scope 3. Super fast, super accurate, super lightweight. Let's hold the breath. Instantaneous. Instant. Right? Fastest on the market. Now we can switch it to toggle mode, right? So let's switch it to toggle mode. Instant. Now we don't have to hold right click. Recoil management, perfect. So, Matt, let's not go around stealing people's ideas and then calling them names. Okay? Let's not do that for now on. how fast it is. It's beautiful. That's what 8 years of some shit looks like. But I'm not gonna be insulted or patronized or hated on or fucking slandered or fucking robbed of my idea, which is I am the first to do this. And that, my friend, when was this post built? When? November 18, 2024 was Scope 3's release. There was nothing else on Steam that was anything like it. I have been passionately working on Scope 3 for the past 8 years, motherfucker. That's what that said. Read through that EULA and don't try to rob me of my fucking work that I spent 8 years on. And if you think for 5 seconds, bro, you think for 5 seconds you can come up in here and try to take credit for something that you didn't do, you got something fucked up in your brain. Because, Matt, there's no difference between my software and yours. There's absolutely no difference. You didn't even try to hide it. Matt, the world saw you delete all these messages, by the way. All of your messages. We saw you delete them all right when the stream started. And if you had nothing to hide, Matt, I know you're watching the stream, Matt. Why don't you hop on call and correct your energy and correct the way you speak to me? And how about you redefine what you said, right? And redefine the threats that you made. How about that? But you won't. L-Mac, bro. L-Mac Bikini. L-Mac, bro. I might not be as big as Crosshair X, but I never had the fucking audacity to step on any other developer's toes. I didn't, for the last 8 years, try to create a Crosshair software. I didn't try to make a product that genuinely was created ever. And that's why Scope 3 came to light. And Matt says some fucked up shit saying, you didn't create the book. That idea was already there. Yeah, I think I did create the entire ingenuity of zooming in a video game. I think I did. Because I spent 8 years making sure that I did. I spent 8 years, literally hours upon hours upon hours upon hours, almost a decade, making sure that I was the first one to do this commercially. Matt, the disrespect. And so obviously, Matt, he brought up other companies to other developers that have these kind of features. And he said, we did you a favor. We mentioned you. We got you 2 sales. You've made over, Crosshair X has made over 8 million in revenue. And you think 2 sales is going to justify you literally telling me that I'm brain dead and I'm low IQ on voice call? You think 2 sales is going to justify the fact that you're just stealing absolutely everything about my app? Dude, you literally are naming it the same. Scope. That is the most unoriginal shit ever. You can't even defend that, huh? But that namespace, brother, we're not having that. Get the scope out of the name, bro. I'm gonna defend my creation, and I'm not going to let people try to create something that isn't there. I am Scope 3. I am your Zoom needs. That's what 8 years of this shit is. I'm gonna let that work show. I keep my UI clean, simple, and fast. So even if you have the shittiest computer in the world, you can still use my software, so your money is well spent. Because we don't care about how it looks, because you're not staring at it all day. You just want it to perform, right? You just want Scope 3 to perform. That's all it's about. That we can have an ecosystem. I thought, right, that Scope 3, people would use it, and then they would use it with Crosshair X, right? And it would be a cool little combo. But no, I gotta go and steal my fucking work. New products or people, call them and belittle them, and then have the audacity to steal their exact engineering. Crazy. Because if you did that to all the other developers, you went into their discords and mind you, posed as a customer, right, at first, and then at the very end of the reveal after insulting them, and then literally them putting pieces together and being like, why is this person bringing up all this stuff about, Crosshair X in their company and everything? Then you finally reveal yourself, and then you threaten them to market more because your marketing strategy is trash. If you're doing that to other fucking creators, if you're doing that, if you're another creator and Matt has come to you, fucking comment down below. I'm hurt because I liked your product. I used it every fucking day for 8+ years, dude. 191. Actually, I can't fucking sit here and fucking. This is how fucking hurt I am by you motherfuckers. Look at this. I have 1,191.4 hours with Crosshair X, and this is how you fucking treat me. Day 2, I post the complaint into their DMs and on their server, and George then replies at the very end of this video with, I'm not going to do the right thing. I'm going to fall on the sword and shove it even deeper into my chest, essentially. Thank you to all the people who stick up for me and stick up for our work. And I want to say thank you. And these screenshots, pause them, reread them, and take it how you see it.
Here at Scope 3, we get asked great questions like, is Scope 3 safe to use in competitive online games? Absolutely. Scope 3 is a Steam ID-linked application. You're completely fine using it. It doesn't interfere with game files or mechanics, and to date, there have been 0 bans. The only game that has temporarily disabled Scope 3 is Delta Force, and even then it simply suspends the process. It doesn't penalize the user in any way. So what exactly does Scope 3 do? Scope 3 is accurately branded as a comfort tool. It's designed to support your posture, ease eye strain, and help you stay focused. It doesn't enhance images. It doesn't offer unfair advantages. Scope 3 functions no differently than simply leaning closer to your monitor. Do developers know about Scope 3? Yes, and we keep the lines open. I communicate with game developers every single day, including major studios like EA and Disney. Each update is carefully thought through, with outreach emails and community surveys sent out to ensure we're never stepping on a developer's toes or polarizing the industry. Why do updates seem slow sometimes? Because every feature, no matter how small, is reviewed with surgical precision. Scope 3 is a new type of software space. To make sure it survives and thrives, we need to be intentional. Updates may roll out slowly, but they are always built on long-term respect for the gaming ecosystem. What makes Scope 3 different when it comes to visual balance? Let's talk about FOV. Players who max out their field of view gain more peripheral awareness, especially in close quarters, but they lose clarity at range. Now here's the kicker. Cheaters don't care. They're not even seeing enemies. They're firing at colored boxes from wall hacks and ESP overlays. Scope 3 introduces a buffer, giving players the freedom to maintain high FOV while still gaining just enough clarity at distance to stay competitive. It doesn't eliminate the disadvantage, but it helps you stay in the fight, fairly. Is cheating really that widespread? Sadly, yes. On PC, it's estimated that up to 30% of competitive players use cheats in some form. Scope 3 doesn't fight fire with fire, but it does give clean players a way to keep up in that environment. And with modern monitors offering built-in zoom capabilities, Scope 3 fits right into the evolving hardware space, helping level the field responsibly. Closing thought. Scope 3 is more than a tool. It's a movement for fair, focused, and comfortable play. We're proud of the work, proud of the community, and proud to keep pushing this vision forward. One respectful, well-considered update at a time.
The revolutionary software designed for gamers who need more comfort while playing their favorite first-person shooters. If you ever found yourself straining your neck or leaning forward to see small details, Scope 3 is here to help. Within just a few clicks, Scope 3 enhances your view of close-up areas on the screen, allowing you to maintain a healthy posture and avoid neck strain. It's perfect for gamers who need a better look at those tiny targets without physically moving closer to the screen or straining their eyes. Whether you're focused on a tight space in-game or improving your general gaming posture, Scope 3 ensures you're always in control and comfortable. Developed by Mr. Smith and Top, me. Scope 3 is all about making your gaming sessions healthier and more enjoyable. Scope 3 isn't just another gaming tool, it's a game changer. One of its standout features is speed. From the moment you start using it, you'll notice how incredibly fast and responsive it is. Whether you're just adjusting the settings or zooming in on critical game details, Scope 3 reacts instantly. No lag, no delay, just seamless performance. And it's not just fast, it's lightweight, designed to run silently in the background without hogging your system's resources. You won't even notice it's there, but it'll be doing its job, enhancing your gaming experience with precision. What really sets Scope 3 apart is its simplicity. We've stripped away all the unnecessary clutter to keep it free of bloat. The UI is so intuitive that anyone can dive right in. Whether you're a hardcore gamer or just getting started, no complicated menus, no steep learning curves, just straightforward, easy to use controls that get the job done. If you're looking for a tool that's fast, light, and incredibly simple, Scope 3 is built for you. With Scope 3, it's all about enhancing your experience while keeping things efficient and easy. Download Scope 3 today.